What's going on, Taurus family? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. This is Down to Earth Tarot. Please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, drop your sun, moon, rising, and let me know where you're watching from. Shout out to all the watchers in Lansing, Michigan, and Detroit. Taurus family, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what does not. We have the Two of Wands. Little light fire action. And at the bottom of the deck, the Six of Pentacles. Let's talk about things being imbalanced and somebody being at a crossroads. And really, both of these upside down, something unexpected. It gives the vibes almost of a plot twist, kind of trying to find the balance between something, but maybe just having to give up the fight. Or maybe... as mentioned in the previous reading for the collective, maybe it's time for you to fall back from a situation and see if something or someone, an opportunity, makes its way back to you. We see this fire and earth energy, which makes me feel like maybe this has to do with finances, career, business, but for other people, it could be a family situation, friendship, romantic. Ooh, the Ten of Wands. No, this is something, we see a major something, the straw that breaks the camel's back. So something's happened where somebody's fallen back, Taurus, whether that is you or somebody else, a breaking point. And for somebody with the Two of Wands, somebody scurrying off and there being like a standoff, waiting for somebody to make a move. Somebody, again, recognizing that they're overplaying their position with the Six of Pentacles, too invested or over investing. Another six here, the Six of Swords. Which is somebody choosing to come back. Or is this standoff breaking point to see if somebody will come back? See this Two of Swords here, somebody being confused, not quite sure. But it also gives the vibes of like somebody playing, head games here. The Sun, the Eight. Taurus, who's been playing games with you emotionally? We see this Queen of Cups here and my favorite Edgar Allan Poe poem, Annabelle Lee. Shout out to the Taurus folks that live by the water. Drop where you're from. Some of you are dealing with somebody who's fallen back because they don't know how it is that you're feeling. They feel like things are one-sided. Somebody's not putting forth a certain level of effort. While others of you are having to fall back for that same reason. Things were good, then somebody's fallen back. But there's also this element with this Eight of Swords of somebody being very stuck or feeling suffocated by someone or even the situation. Or again, being at a standstill and buried under the what is. Because this person in this Eight of Swords looks very anxious. And the Sun here letting you know that whether this person decides to come back and they have it together or whether you choose to move on, things are going to work out. But definitely a light being shown on a certain situation, a light bulb going off, an aha moment. But a situation, again, I having to do with feelings and whether or not somebody's going to take some type of action, being at the forefront. Our girl here. Definitely, if you fall back, will somebody find their way back to you, make the same effort? Or is somebody even taking advantage of your kindness when they come back? What else with this Queen of Cups? And the Six of... If you give them a little bit of slack, will they come back? Will things work out? Will they invest in the situation? But it also gives the vibes for some of you that it does indeed have to do with a third-party romantic situation. But heavily, somebody is falling back to see what somebody else is going to do. Period, point blank. High Priestess here. Shout out to those of you with heavy Pisces in your chart, dealing with the Pisces. But this using your intuition, letting your feelings guide you, but also, again, this just kind of knowing. Heavy on the trusting that gut feeling with the Queen of Cups and this High Priestess. Intuition, but also this having hope, praying on something. This Nine of Pentacles, Virgo, Virgo, Virgo in all the readings. Heavy. Don't know why that is. But this is a card of being single, stable, grounded, together. Again, the water in the background. We see the ship. Sailing, traveling, making moves. Some of you want to be single and free, ready to leave this situation. Others of you know when you fall back, somebody's just going to move on. Move on. We see that ship sailing away. I feel like some of you are afraid to let go. Others of you dealing with somebody who is afraid to let you go. Another two here, the Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles in the reverse now. Again, an imbalanced situation. It gives the vibes of somebody overplaying their part, feelings being very one-sided. Page of Cups. And somebody not being ready for this commitment, and that being the reason why it's one-sided. For some of you, maybe it has to do with an age difference. Maybe somebody has children, somebody does not. But it also speaks to a small commitment. The commitment is small. Somebody's not willing to invest. The Six of Cups here in the reverse. Even the angels in heaven were jealous of her and me. Who's this person that you go way back with? That you know likes you way more than you like them? Or you know, Taurus, cross watcher. That based on the effort that you put in and what you're getting out, you may like somebody more than they like you. Again, the Six of Cups in the reverse. And also that the wasted time and effort missing out on other opportunities. Aquarius energy with the star here in the reverse. But a misalignment. Some of you are testing it to see what you already know. Some of y'all are watching this video to see what you already know here. That High Priestess, yeah. That somebody wants to be single, wants to be alone. Some of you are ready to leave this situation. Others of you, why are you letting this person hang around? Or what's the holding on? Are the people avoiding? We see this Queen of Swords. She's also been popular lately. Boundaries. The lack of boundaries. You could be dealing with an air sign person that's a little aloof and goofy, cray-cray. But this screams a lack of boundaries. Whether it's in the beginning, which is why somebody knows where they stand but doesn't want to face reality. Or whether it's somebody taking advantage. It's a boundary issue with this Queen of Swords. Drawing a line in the sand. For some, even giving an ultimatum. More air energy, Libra, with this Justice in the reverse. Again, the imbalance. And again, with this Justice, we see three people. Our girl here in the middle, and these two fellas. The pressure. It speaks heavily to somebody knowing that somebody is not wanting or willing to make a choice, to draw a line in the sand, to make a commitment. And we see even this within this Eight of Pentacles. Our boy Alan here, all in the notebook, writing love letters, sending long text messages, novels, songs, all those things, nice words. But these Pentacles are in the reverse, just wasting time. And again, Eight of Pentacles is doing something by oneself, investing in oneself. Some of you, dealing with somebody who their career, their business, or school is more important than their romantic relationship or whatever else they have going on, this family situation. Having to just come to terms with that, accept it, and move on, or, get on the program and move according. Aquarius energy here with the star again in the reverse. It speaks heavily to an imbalanced situation and a misalignment. I feel that somebody here is very focused on their business, career, work, while somebody's more focused on feelings and emotions, or being in their head about things, insecurities. Again, the lack of boundaries, and somebody knowing exactly where they stand, but just not communicating. Some of you are not communicating, no, and I'm serious. Others of you not taking the hint. Some people telling you no, or even the let's be friends. And you're not exiting stage left. And it's time for you to go. It's time for someone to go. 9 of Swords. And the falling back is due to the stress. Somebody having sleepless nights, not knowing exactly what to do. Again, the anxiety, all in their head about it. And what I'm noticing is we see the 2 swords here at the bottom, which means 7 is up above this person's head. Some of you are saying that somebody is sneaking around or untrustworthy, or you don't know what they're doing. And some of you aren't even in a full-blown relationship with this person, with the falling back to see what they do. Some of you guys are having relationship stress over non-relationship situations. Oh, I forgot about my muffins. Hold on a second. What else with this 9 of Swords? Yeah. Light bulb going off, the sun. Again, a little Sagittarius, Leo energy, but the grass being greener on the other side, and an ending. Maybe there's a Sagittarius, Scorpio cusper. But this is a smooth ending, smooth transition. Better things on the horizon, but something is ending. Communicate. And I'm going to be honest. I feel like somebody's going to find out that a situation has ended once they find out, notice this raven here in the reverse and the sword, that they're blocked. Or finally blocking someone. Hold on a second. Let me get myself together. This smells so good. Okay, you could hear my Dr. Evil run all across my apartment. Sorry about that. Okay, Taurus. Somebody's about to get blocked, or having to actually set some serious boundaries here. And really with this Justice here, this Aquarius here, this major communication, cutting communication. Notice in this Queen of Swords, sword down, foot down. If somebody doesn't back away graciously, somebody's going to lay down the hammer. See? Going silent. Utilizing the block button. The Strength card, more Leo energy in this 4 of Swords. Do not disturb. Silent mode, muting the conversation. Up. Message not received. Right. Notice this 3 of Wands looking like something's going down a toilet bowl. Right. Somebody is needing somebody to recognize that they got to move towards some new opportunities. Others of you finding out that through being blocked, somebody's moved on. Somebody's moved on. What else with this blocking? Back to this raven in the reverse. And in this King of Swords, you can't see it, but up above here it says La Morgue. Did I read? No, that's not. Excuse me, Rue Morgue. Shout out to the people in France, in the French-speaking countries. Ending. Done. Notice the two, and the Two of Swords above his head as well. It is a major cut in communication. No more speaking, no more talking. And some of you, if you're not careful, this Fool here, more heavy on the communication. Gemini energy. This may even be publicly embarrassing. Somebody's moved on. We see the Fool here, moving on, starting something new, starting a whole new chapter. Did some of you really not know that this person has somebody else? Or again, is it just like a situation where it wasn't that serious? The Judgment here and for someone that doesn't get the hint, this is going to be wildly embarrassing. Period, point blank. With the Fool and this Judgment. And somebody not say, it's almost like somebody's been so annoyed by someone not getting the hint, right? That now they're out to embarrass them or to make them look bad, to make them look like a fool. See the Seven of Wands here, Ace of yeah. Like catching somebody off guard. It's given the vibe. And notice, rewriting the narrative. And for some of you, the narrative that they're writing speaks to something on again, off again, which maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, not serious, and that maybe somebody else is stalking them. But it also gives the vibes of, again, these books being open to many people. Like, maybe somebody gets around. We see the internet here. 7, 8. Somebody who's either constantly reaching out via the internet, using the internet to watch, see what's going on, reach out to someone, check on them. Again, this person that can't move on, that feels overly invested in the situation. Maybe when they've been smoking or drinking a little bit too much, they need to be careful because it's not going to go, things are not going to go as planned. 5-5 and the Four of Wands in the reverse, the Hierophant, Taurus, your energy. But before things get messy, someone needs to walk away. Like there's a lot of drama surrounding again, the ending of this Hierophant, or the ending of this commitment, I should say. I'm looking at the Hierophant. And I really get with this Hierophant here and her dressed all, her being a mummy. A situation getting old. Again, the annoyance, a situation being dragged out. Not saying that somebody should be putting somebody on blast or embarrassing or humiliating them. But if somebody's been indirect, the red flags have been plentiful. Again, some of you feeling the need to fall back and some of you feeling that somebody has majorly fallen back. So somebody who has all the tools that they can call you, come over and see you. Some of you even live close to this person. You work with this person, work closely with them. They're a person of action. We see Gemini, Aries here with this Magician. Okay, so they're not homeless. They don't not have a car, depending on where you live, you know, all over the place. They got a boat. They have things. They're not taking the time. They're not showing up. They're not answering the phone. They're not putting forth any effort. But that Magician can also speak to somebody being manipulative. It could be somebody being manipulative, acting like they don't know what's up, or not getting the hint and getting, you know, put on Front Street. Notice the pages from the calendar here with the different dates. It's going to be screenshots. We see the ship sailing. Again, the multiple options, offers coming in, multiple requests, blowing up somebody's phone. 10 of Cups here. Evidence. And we really see Knight of Swords and this King of Cups here in the reverse. Evidence and proof. Okay, undeniable. That somebody is emotionally a little bit unstable here with this King of Cups. This King of Pentacles. Stable, balanced, grounded, having it together. We see even this water surrounding this castle, protecting oneself. That's the falling back and seeing what happens here. 3 of Wands, at 4 of Swords, and the Page of Cups. Right. Falling back, watching, and what doesn't need to be there, what's not serving you, what's only taking from you, will disappear. Some of y'all were dealing with a taker, and some of y'all were taking advantage of somebody who was an over-giver. Again, the lack of boundaries. I'll take these back. Because we get the severe blocking because somebody's moved on. Is trying to give somebody the soft rejection. What's the original lack of boundaries here with this Queen of Swords? Star in the reverse. And we see this person reflecting on, yeah, let's go back to the beginning. Where did everything really go wrong? Where did the major imbalance start? Who is it? Taurus, jumping from one relationship to the next, dealing with somebody who was on the rebound. What else with this 3 of Swords? These hurt feelings. And this Page of being impulsive, some hurt feelings. You or them. And I strongly feel an age difference, or somebody having children. The Page of Pentacles. We saw the Page of Cups. Now the Page of Wands. Who has children? The Emperor here. Somebody has a good sob story here. Maybe even something similar to yours here with the Star and this reflection here. Being a parent, single parent, going through some hard times, looking for, you know, somebody that matches their energy with the reflection in the Star. Can you see that? Now you can. It was looking like oversharing. Or again, the impulsivity. We see that, and the Emperor just gives Aries vibes. Shout out to the Aries, Taurus, Cuspers. But also, when I asked earlier, was somebody in a relationship still? Was somebody still not legally separated here with that Justice in the reverse? Still living with someone? What's this on the floor? Taurus, this is your energy with this King of Pentacles in the reverse. Who is this person that was not quite done, not quite finished in a separation here? See, we see the water, that water around the house. Wishy-washy, messy situation here. That Emperor. What's this moving too fast? Boldly moving forward, saying all the right things. And we see this person being very beautiful and or handsome with the King of Wands and this Empress. The Page of Cups. Why do I feel like somebody's got a child, got pregnant right away? has a child they're not mentioning with this person? Is that the reason for the, or when they found out that somebody was pregnant, that's when they needed to fall back, or when they fell back? Because definitely this Knight of Swords is leaving the scene. This Queen of Pentacles, somebody not holding a situation down. And both that King and Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This non-commitment commitment. So, but when I see both King and Queen of Swords or Pentacles, it speaks to a married couple. And this Emperor, or again, live in, have children together. Listen, Taurus. For some of you, the boundary is that an individual in the situation was still involved with somebody else. And that's the not wanting to pick. Some of you, this person is going right back to wherever it is that they came from. That's the choice. Notice, again, the situation that seems upside down that somebody is running from, that they're so hurt over, maybe exactly what they're going back to. Yeah, we see something not quite being legally on the up and up. And then again, the Lovers, a choice between two. Consequences, a choice. And notice the hands behind both of these people. Annabelle and Edgar. Remember being a kid and when you would make a promise and if you held your fingers like this, it was no good? That's what it looks like. Make it bad promises. Or promises that you know somebody couldn't keep, and vice versa. What else with this lack of boundaries for the other folks that aren't in a third party, that aren't in that situation? What's the lack of boundaries here upon further reflection? Being impulsive. Again, impulsivity, doing something, hitting first and then thinking later. That. What's with the children vibes? The Page of Cups and the Empress. Again, keeping a commitment quiet, doing something on the low, a small commitment. And really with this Page of Cups showing up twice in the reverse, like no feelings. Why do I feel like this is just a third party reading? That's just what this is. Where somebody agreed to be in the background or to be involved with somebody who is, in another situation elsewhere. This Ten of Swords. And how you get them is how you lose them. You don't need a tarot reading for that. This Ten of Swords. Yeah. That holding somebody down got somebody upside down with that Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn energy, the Empress, Taurus, Libra. We got Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio, Leo, and that's it. Virgo with that Nine of Pentacles, Pisces with the High Priestess. The Four of Wands, the Moon. Yeah, what was going on in the dark coming out into the light. And a cycle, an unexpected ending to a cycle. Yeah. And this is about to really drive somebody crazy. This ending, it speaks very unexpected, a major plot twist. I feel like somebody's going right back home to where they came. Or where they left. Others of you, this person, somebody just not being committed and walking away. And that being very shocking. It's really shaking somebody up here. The Strength card, the Love, yeah. Very shocking that somebody's choosing to walk away and explore other options. But there's also this element of there being a lot of drama here. This gives the vibes of somebody I liking to have somebody in the background quietly. Like somebody likes a little bit of a messy situation. Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups here in the reverse. Likes the third parties, likes attention. Outside validation. But those of you that are worried about somebody not coming back if you let them go, they're not. Okay. Emperor here, the Chariot in the reverse, 2 7s. Shout out to the Taurus folks born in 77 and this 5 of Cups. It will be over. Their choice will be to move somewhere else. And really the Chariot in the reverse going back to the commitment that they left. A lot of you going back to a commitment that you left. Yeah, 5 of Cups, the Hermit in the reverse. Somebody wasn't as miserable as they said they were back home where they came from, or with that past person. Virgo again with the Hermit and this 10 of Cups. Somebody also saying, they don't like being alone, but they're saying that they need time alone. There was somebody else. They just didn't want to let you know. Taurus, that's all I have for you today. Please let me know it resonated. Hit the like button, subscribe. Find me on Instagram. All that information is down below in the description box. Check out your playlist. Join the family. Hit the like button. Let me know where you're watching from. Shout out to everybody in Michigan. And Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placement. I'll be tapping in with you very soon. Keep it real.